Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to take a look at the TBS Discovery from Team Blacksheep. This is one of my buddies. I'm going to be doing the build for him. He ordered the 5.8 gigahertz video, 2.4 gigahertz radio version. He's got a couple upgrades that he ordered, and we're going to take a look at it right now and put it together. This is my TBS Discovery with all the stuff that I ordered, so as you can see, and soon we're going to be building his. So let's take everything out of the box and check out what's in the box. Let's put this on the tripod. Right. Start getting everything out of the box. Alright, let's see. Bunch of packing. And let's start getting everything out. So here you have the Velcro straps. Let's see what else. We got the black DJI arms, 4 of them. Props. These are the 9x5 props from Graupner. Very nice props. Those are the best props for quads. Here's another set, just in case. Here we have the 30 amp ESCs from TBS. These are flashed with Simon K. So these are great ESCs. I've heard really good reviews about them. So let's see what else is in the box. We got the new TBS Loveseat for the GoPro. This thing is great. I got it on mine. It cushions really nice. It gets rid of a lot of the vibration. And what I ended up using instead of a rubber band, I used like a hair up, what you use for like a girl's hair or a guy's long hair. Here we have the nice new packaging. I love it. They finally came up with some nice packaging for their items. So this is the frame itself, which has the TBS CORE already on it. So take this out. As you see, you got the TBS CORE already on there. They solder it up for you. There's the top and bottom plates. These are great. This is a great frame. If you're looking to do a quad, I definitely recommend the TBS Discovery. So everything's set up here. The TBS CORE is great. It's ready for video setup. Puts out 12 volts or 5 volts for your video outputs for your camera and stuff. Here's your wires. This goes over the TBS CORE. This is the tin core to get rid of some of the electronic noise. I don't know if you can actually see on here. Let's see if I can focus around here. It's a little hard to see, but they have their Team Blacksheep logo sketched into this. It's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in the box. As I said, he did all the upgrade options. So he's running a 4500 milliamp 4-cell, which is a great pack from them. 30C. I've heard a lot of good stuff about their lipos. Looks like he's got 2 of them. So you got 2 lipos, 4500. This will give you about 15 to 16 minutes or so. You got the 25 milliwatt, 5.8 gigahertz. I'm personally not going to be putting this on his. We're going to be using a Immersion 600 milliwatt, which he already has, and I'll be putting that soon. Here's another set of Velcro straps just in case. So with the kit you also get a charger. This is a 80 watt 6 amp charger. It's pretty nice. Here's the small parts bag. This comes with all the camera mounts, the plugs, the little plugs ports for your receiver, and you got your posts. So that's that. And then you got your screws in there too. So we ordered the Naza M GPS unit with it too. So that's going to be added on there. Let's see what else is in the box. So this comes as pretty much a full kit. You can get their Graupner radio. We decided not to because he already has a radio, so we're going to be using his. But you can get the Graupner radio. So here's a plug for charging your LiPo for the Fatshark goggles. So this is the LiPo, 1000 milliamp. It's a nice hard case LiPo. I use a 1500 milliamp 2-cell, but either way it works. So I got that. That's for the goggles for the Dominators, which we'll be taking out. So you get the Dominator goggles here. You got the case. You got the wires if you wanted to connect it to a source, a video source or anything. Since we're going to be using the 5.8 gigahertz TBS receiver mounted in the goggles, we don't need any of that stuff. So then here's the goggles. Very nice. These are my favorite goggles. I'm still waiting on Fatshark to come out with the HD version, but still no word. Still haven't seen anything. So here's the Naza unit itself. So we got that. That's going to be installed in there. Let's see what else is in the box. And here we go. Here's your upgraded TBS69 FPV camera. This is a great camera. Here's your cable to connect it to any out source. And then here we go, here's your camera. It's got a heat sink built on it. Very nice. This is one of the best cameras I've used. It's got the little menu board to do your setup on the on-screen display. Plugs in the side, and you got your video port right here. But this by far is the best camera I've seen quality-wise. It shows great picture. Yes, it's $150 or so, but for the money, it is definitely worth it. I wouldn't skimp on it. You don't have to get it because, you know, you don't have to. It is pricey, but it's a great camera. What else did he get here? Oh, so you got the Fatshark Immersion RC antennas. These are the circular polarized antennas for the receiver and transmitter. The only one we're going to be using is the transmitter one, because on the receiver end of the goggles I'm going to be using the patch from their Dominator module. Now this module is awesome. They've tuned it. It's a little better than the Fatshark module that plugs in. It's actually a lot better, I shouldn't say a little. So this is a great unit right here. There's your receiver here. And then here's your patch antenna. Always remember when turning on your goggles or your video transmitter, always have the antenna on, plugged or screwed on. Never turn it on without. You can blow your receiver or your transmitter. So this one's very nice. This is your patch antenna, goes right on the goggles. This is my favorite antenna. It gives me the best clarity, especially for doing what most people do with quads, and they stay, you know, within a mile or so. It goes very far. You'd be surprised. It could probably go farther than that. And then here we go. There's the last piece for it that came with the box, at least. And this is the 900 kV TBS motors. These are designed by Tiger, and they're very nice motors, very high quality. I've had no issues with mine, so this is a great option. Even if you already have a DJI 450 and you just want to upgrade it a little bit, I recommend these motors and the Team Blacksheep speed controls. By far, these are the best speed controls. They don't heat up much. They're very well made. So that's pretty much everything that came in the box from Team Blacksheep themselves. The only other thing that we're going to be changing out is we're going to be running a 600 milliwatt transmitter. This is from Immersion RC. That's the 5.8 gigahertz. So we're going to be running that one instead of the 25 milliwatt. The transmitter we are going to be using is a DEVO 10. So if anybody knows what that radio is, it's a pretty decent radio for the money. It's got 10 channels. It works really well. It's pretty easy to function and set up, and we've never had any issues with it. So it's a good radio all around. It's a good value. It's got pretty much everything you could possibly need in a radio. It's got telemetry built in and everything like that. I personally use Spectrum, but if you're looking for a decent priced radio, the DEVO 10. So we got the receiver here, the telemetry. I don't know if I'm going to use the telemetry yet, but we'll see. So besides that, everything else is ready. Everything's ready. I'm going to start building it, and I will post a video after I'm done building it. I'm not going to do a build video for this one because I've seen a lot out there. You could check YouTube, search up TBS Discovery builds. There's tons out there. So I'm not going to do a build video. After I'm done building it, I will explain a little bit of how I built it and what I used to build it. A lot of people ask me, what is it that I cover the solder points with? And I can answer that right now so you guys understand what I use for the solder points. It's liquid tape. This is the green version, but all you have to do is get the black version. They both work the same. It's like liquid electric tape, and you brush this over the points and it covers them very nicely so that you don't have any exposed points open, which you definitely don't want. I've seen some people use hot glue, but out of all the things I use, liquid tape is the best. It's the best stuff, and it looks the cleanest. I usually use black. I don't know if I'm out of it, but this is the one I found first. So besides that, thanks for watching the video. Check out my other videos, and there'll be a video soon of this one all done, all set up with all the Team Blacksheep stuff on it. So thanks for watching the video, and have a good one.